Welcome to the channel Encyclopedia Catanica. Last two things from Temu came and we're gonna review them in this video. First thing, this is the second lot of lockpicking tools. It comes with in this box, so let's see what's inside. You have this handle with some tools inside of it, and you have extra tools. If you remember, I reviewed in some previous video the same tool, but it's painted gray. This one is painted blue. So as you see, we have many picks, many blades, which are pretty useful for smaller padlocks. Those are not great, but they do their job. They come attached on this keychain, and like in previous case, this one is practically the same. You have deep hooks, short hooks, you have some rakes, you have some weird rakes, so it will be useful for some smaller padlocks. The main problem is this tension wrench, which is very hard to take out. You have to pull it really strong, really hard to take it out. I will try it. This is the tension wrench, the simplest one from windshield wiper, nothing special, and we have tools inside. As you see, a couple of rakes and hooks. This hook is really deep. I don't think it's usable at all, but maybe it will be usable. Let's see, is this handle a bit better? Let's try with this one. No, it's not better. In this case also we have flopping around, left and right, up and down. Maybe it's a bit better in speaking of floppiness, but nothing special. It still goes up and down. So all in all, if you pick some locks, you could take it like this and work the way through the lock. It will do its job, but the main part of this video will be about this thing, this lot of lockpicking tools, typical picks, regular picks, or whatever you call it, standard picks. I love standard picks. This tension tool is really hard to put back and pull out, so doesn't matter. Let's see, what do we have here? We have pretty nice case. It's not the real leather, it's fake leather, but it's pretty nice case still. And inside of this case we have lockpicking tools, lockpicks, typical lockpicks, regular lockpicks. So let's see, what do we have here? First thing, we have this thing that I can't, I don't know what kind of hook is that. I will probably file it down to be a regular hook, but you get this. This is probably a key extractor, which is pretty okay. Handles are pretty basic, but they do their job. The edges are also sharp. They're not filed and rounded correctly. As far as I remember, this is called a snowman rake, probably for wafer locks. I'm not sure what kind of lock. In which case this snowman pick is used, but we have it. Some kind of half worm rake or worm rake. We have also this pretty weird looking rake. Maybe it does its job, maybe it doesn't. It's not from flexible material, it's pretty hard steel, it's bendable. So all those picks are made of steel for windshield wipers. We have this shorter hook, which has a flat end. That's not pretty good. This kind of flat end, it's pretty bad, but it could be fixed. We have this city rake, typical city rake. We have this small tension wrench, simple tension wrench. Half diamond. We have this worm rake, pretty good worm rake. Nothing special, but at least it's bigger than in previous cases. We have bigger diamond, half diamond, and we have this. This is tension wrench for smiley keyways. This is pretty good tension wrench. I don't know if it fits in the smiley keyways. I will try it, but this is really good tool for smiley keyways, because if you don't have it, you won't be able successfully to pick smiley locks in hand. Maybe in device, but in hand it's pretty hard. You need third hand to hold the lock. Dipper hook, that's much better hook than the previous one. Let me find it. There it is, where it is, there it is. A bit better hook than previous one, as you see. Normal tip. This tip is flat. Another worm rake. It's a bit different than this one, but practically do its job the same as this one. Those tools are basic lockpicking tools, nothing special. And the last thing, we have this double tension wrench, double-sided. But I think that both sides are the same, so you don't get extra tension wrench, only double-sided but with same thickness, with same width. So you have 15 different lockpicks and tension wrenches, so pretty good for beginning, but nothing special. Edges are pretty sharp, not so sharp that it those tools couldn't be used, but all in all, basic handles, everything is basic about those, but they do their job. I could make those with ease, and I made many of lockpicking tools which work pretty fine. So the main conclusion is that if you want to learn lockpicking, if you're new to lockpicking and locksport, you could buy those cheap tools from Temu, because they're really cheap and affordable. So if you are at your first step in the world of lockpicking, I recommend those tools. Don't expect much of them, from them, but they will do their job on basic padlocks. If you are a moderate lockpicker, don't consider buying those tools, because they have many problems. The steel is really hard, it's bendable, probably it's not hardened, it's just hard, it's not flexible. So handles are not so well made. They are good for handling, but they are not ergonomic at all. Tension wrenches, you get basic tension wrenches, except this one, which is really useful. You get those two tension wrenches, which are, at least by my opinion, useless, because they're practically the same. Let me focus. Okay, you have two different sizes, but nothing special. Nothing special. At least they could put 5, 6, or 10 different tension wrenches. Without them, you're in pretty big problem, because tensioning is everything in locksport. So, okay, you could make your own tension wrenches. It's not so hard to make them, but in this lot you don't get more than 3 tension wrenches. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.